Hi, I'm Lisa Murray. What if change could be creative rather than the limitation of whatever is served up to you in front of you? And what do I mean by this? Well, we think that we have to have the change exactly as it shows up. What if it can be something totally different? And what if we can create from the change that comes our way? Some years ago, I was living with my partner on the Gold Coast, and I realized that it wasn't really going to work for me into the future. And before that, I'd known that I really wanted to live at Noosa, but I'd kind of gone, oh well, I'll go to the Gold Coast, it doesn't really matter. And the funny thing is, change never shows up how we think it is going to. And in moving out from that person, I moved to Noosa. Straight up, I didn't go back to Brisbane, which is where I had come from. And it was really interesting because it was like I knew there was a possibility of something, and in the moment when it became possible, it was created with total ease. And I didn't know how all of that was going to work. There's a long story attached to that one, which I won't go into right now. But it was really one of those interesting things to go, okay, I can resist this change, I can react to the change, or I can actually be creative with it. And how can I get it to work for me? And moving to the Sunshine Coast has made so many differences in my life, and it's opened up so many possibilities that would never have been there if I had done the obvious thing, which was to move back into my house in Brisbane. So what if you could take a change that is coming up in your life soon, in the next month or 3 that you're aware of, and actually go, well, if I could be creative with this, if I could create something different with this, what could it be like? What would I like it to be like? What actually would be different, and what would be a contribution to me if I actually allowed this change to show up in a way that's totally different to what I expect? And what if you're actually willing to be out of control just for a little while to actually allow those possibilities to show up? When I moved, it was not a very ease-filled situation on the surface, but underneath there was an incredible amount of ease because I was willing for it to be out of control. I didn't actually have a choice. There was so much going on that it was like, cool, I don't know how this is going to work, but something's going to work. And in allowing it to be out of control, it actually ended up being much greater than anything I could have worked out by myself. So for the next week even, if instead of trying to control every single little change that's happening around you, what if you just go, okay, cool, what could show up if I allowed this to be out of control? And actually just see what the universe could actually contribute to what you would like to create. And don't judge it. If it starts to show up as something that you're not desiring, just keep asking questions, because what if you've got to go through a little bit of path of the not desiring to get to that space of it being something that is actually available in a way that's never been available to you before. Sometimes the greatest possibilities show up in the shoddiest, most crappy packaging. And I'm living proof of that. I've come through so many changes that didn't look great on the surface, but wow, the gift they had inside them has been truly amazing. So if you'd like to know more about how you can get creative with change and how you can invite the possibilities of change, you're welcome to join us for the Invite Change project, where we actually take your projects and the changes you'd like to create, and we give you lots and lots of tools for actually having a different possibility. So you can find out more information at www.creativitylab.biz/nurture. I'm Lisa Murray, and I'm the facilitator of that class, and wow, it's a month of inviting change. How much fun can we have? Okay, we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.